What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is now Sunday. I'm over here at the shop, B&K Performance, and we got this thing almost back together again. I have broke this 8.8 a lot, many times. So I didn't want to bore y'all with another how to do a rear gear, because really, apparently I don't know how, because I keep breaking it. Or it could be that I tire shake it with slicks on a radial prep track, or on a slick prep track where it's not supposed to be real sticky. It's been interesting. So we got it back together mostly. All only thing I gotta do is put a little bit of fluid in it, put the rear cover on it, and we will be set. And so, you know, it's always fun when you get to the track, the car is running good, you run a personal best. I went personal best back at the track at Thunder Valley, and it was 2/10 faster than I've ever been. And then the next pass, I red lit anyway, so Jolene got the win. I was trying to get on up out of there, and it done a nice little wheelie, got out there, and, you know, then it just snapped the ring and pinion off. It was crazy the way it broke, though. I've never seen one break like this. Let me show you exactly what we got going on. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Head on over to turbojohnracing.com to grab yourself some merchandise. And we will be going to Rockingham this weekend, assuming when we crank this thing up, the transmission is good. Hopefully the transmission is fine. We'll find out in a few minutes. Here is the new 355. I put a post on Facebook last night. I had a bunch of people hit me up that they had some gears. And so luckily I was able to find a couple sets real local to me. And I went ahead and got one last night from Anthony. And I'm picking the other one up from my buddy Eddie Jones. I'm picking that one up tomorrow. So, I mean, I don't plan on making but like 3 or 4 races in this car. And then, you know, it's just one of those things. I hope to have the new car working on it. But you can see the new car there is a car over there. It's somewhere over there. I told y'all it would become a shelf. Y'all thought I was lying, and that's exactly what it's become. So it is, man, it's really close. One of the things, though, about this car that I'm dreading is doing the tin work back here. And John is over there working on his right now in the outside, and he's putting wheel tubs in, and it is not looking very fun at all. So we got it back together. This is the brake kit that I've got. This thing's it's still 4-lug thug, C-clip eliminators. These are brackets off of a 87 turbo coupe. And so, you know, it works out pretty good. I had to kind of notch it and slide it on that side, and you have to use the spacers here with these. But it kind of works out good. I mean, I don't have the most exotic stuff. Probably the most exotic stuff back here is these bad to the bone QA1 shocks. Those things are unbelievable. Those mod series shocks are awesome. But we destroyed the gear, the ring and pinion, 355, we're putting back in it. I had a 373 in it. It's got 6 to 8 thousandths, maybe 10 thousandths of backlash. It's kind of hard to tell. Everything is kind of snug. So that's going to be a little tighter than I normally run it. I was running it a little bit looser, but, you know, maybe that's part of the problem. But this thing is destroyed. And I have never seen one chunk up like this. It's crazy that, you know, that side is good, essentially. It's just like the teeth are just ripped completely off on that one side. And that's why, I mean, it actually locked up at the end of the pass. But I guess we were slowing down. It was making some noise, but it wasn't making noise like normal. And the ring gear, I mean, this thing, you know, it's busted up, but it's not like normal. Tire shake is bad. Tire shake is real bad. The other thing I've been doing today is helicoiling bolt holes. We had 3 bolt holes back here that were stripped out, and so they had no thread in them. So I went ahead and bought a helicoil kit. So I went ahead and tapped all those to get the right bolts in it. You know, maybe potentially we got some flexing happening on the cover. So I'm gonna torque those down a little bit tighter probably, clean this thing out, and see if we can get this thing so that maybe the caps won't move. Now this thing's had a lot of damage. I mean, the rear end housing is abused like crazy. When you look at this axle tube in here, which I could have showed y'all. If y'all look at some of the other videos, I mean, you'll see it. But the axle tube is beat up real bad from where it's broken some axles before. And when the axle gets broken with this, it breaks. It usually breaks right here where it goes in. And then this thing just gets, you know, as the wheel's turning, it just kills the tube. So this thing is just old and beat up. But we are ready for Rockingham. I think we're fine with the transmission. It's just one of those things we just want to make sure. The rear end was making some noise. Sometimes when it breaks the rear end, it'll chip a tooth on the planetary. I got a bunch of gears for 180 straight cut stuff. So hopefully it's not, but if it is, I mean, tomorrow I'll be pulling the transmission out. One of the things I've got a rigged up dump valve system on this. I got Pete at Hughes. He sent me a dual dump, so I'm eager to put that on. I can't wait. Hughes has got awesome stuff, but I mean, we don't have but a few races this year left, so I mean, I don't have enough time to go test it. It'll be an internal dump and an external dump, and from what it sounds like talking with Pete, the internal dump is the way to go. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna tidy it all back up real fast, put the cover back on it, put the wheels and tires back on it, get the fluid in it, hook the drive shaft back up, and then we will be cranking this thing up and seeing if it rolls the tires and the transmission is fine. Hopefully we don't have any issues. All right, hold on. And here's John's car. He's building a no prep car too. But this thing, this is the holdup that I've been having. John, how long you've been working on this all day?
Yeah, it's been half a day's work.
To do one tub, and it's mostly done though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got the rough fitment in.
That's really where it's gonna fit at.
So that's looking good. This is Brian's old car. It's a 4-link car. You know, back half, stock stuff in the front. This thing is sitting low too. When you got it sitting in here,
Yeah.
dude,
I wanted it as much in the dirt as I could get it, and I'm pleased as hell.
Yeah, this thing's gonna be awesome. So he'll be sporting this thing out at no prep. It's 5.3, 75 millimeter turbo, perfect no prep car. So his is coming along. All right, guys, so that is good news. The transmission does not seem to be making any noise. It seems to be pretty free. The brake caliper pad, something over on the passenger side is a little sticky. It may be needing a new caliper here soon, but you can turn it. It's just not as free as I would like, but maybe that'll help the traction control. But the good thing is we do not have to pull the transmission. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Dig or die this weekend, Rockingham. See you there.